This show contains spoilers and adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
Movies with Ron, movies with Ron.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Movies with Ron.
So I got an e-cig.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wanted to cut down on the smoking. Bought myself an electronic cigarette.
How's it going?
It's going good. I ended up smoking a lot less. Not completely,
Yeah.
but I cut down. And one thing that happened, and I haven't experienced this in so long, and it messed with my head,
Okay.
was I started remembering my dreams.
Oh.
So I had this dream the other night. A bunch of the dream happened, but I chose to not remember that. There was one part in particular. There was a group of people, and they were loud, right? We were outside on a porch or something, or like outside of a bar. I don't know. But there's this girl that I'm talking to. I've been around her throughout the dream, but she ends up getting the attention of this big group of people. I don't know who they are.
Uh-huh.
She quiets them down, and she's like, all right, this is Chris, and he's going to tell you about his podcast. So I step up to the plate,
Uh-huh.
and my first words are, first off, I want to make sure you guys know what a podcast is. And then in the back, some guy stands up and throws a rock at my face.
Oh,
And it hits me right between the fucking eyes.
no.
Welcome to episode 79 of Movies with Ron, the podcast where my older brother recaps a movie he saw from beginning to end, for me and you, because we like his versions better. It's okay if you've seen the movie. It's okay if you haven't seen it. The experience is unique. So let's get it on. I'm Chris, your MC for the time being. Here with me tonight, Nurse Candy.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, hey.
And here he is, folks.
He's the ball cracker, death on foot. You know him, you love him. He's Ron. Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Ron.
Rick is absent this week. We wish him well.
Yep. We love you, Rick.
Oh, we're going to miss you, Rick.
Why don't you guys get on Twitter, look him up. He's at Ducks Hit Rick, and wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Happy birthday, Rick.
Happy birthday, Rick.
Yeah.
We love you.
I'm not even mad at the guy with the rock. I'm mad at myself.
Well, yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah, but me being mad at myself is why the guy threw the rock. So,
Maybe you should chill out.
you're right. I will commit to change.
I once had a dream where I started to eat a perfectly sculpted bust of myself that was made out of mashed potatoes.
Nice.
That's got to mean something.
Damn.
Wonder what kind of tweets we're going to get about that one. Dennis, your move. Bitch, fuck your dreams. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dreaming with Chris. The only podcast in the world that won't sleep in the wet spot.
All right, you guys seen the trailer for the new Jumanji movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got The Rock,
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, some other folks.
Jack Black.
Isn't it cool how it's not fucking Jumanji at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they made a movie about people getting sucked into a video game.
Yeah.
And then some old guy was like, yeah, put Jumanji on.
Yes.
Yeah, people will go see it. I think it's a fucking shame.
You know what people like is that Jumanji.
All right, last week we mentioned Taylor Negron.
Yeah.
And I was editing it. I was like, man, if he listens to this, he's going to be like in his penthouse with his ear pods in, and he's going to be like, it's Negron.
It's Negron. And I will not have my sister, who was once the queen of the Mardi Gras, at a table with a pickle shooting train.
All right, there's a new website. Is JonahHillFat.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fluctuates with his weight a lot. I guess because of the movies.
Right. Yeah, sure, it's the movies.
Yeah, they say like because he got skinny and then he made that War Dogs movie.
Right.
And then they were like, he put on over 50 pounds for that movie. And it was like, well, he was really big early on, so I'm not impressed.
Right.
But if you currently go to isjonahhillfat.com, his status is Swole Patrol.
Oh, look at that guy.
Yeah.
Looking good, Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was talking to my friend Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie.
She said she was driving down the highway and saw someone with a Movies with Ron sticker on the back of their car.
Look, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's right. We got stickers, folks.
Yeah. Are you out there, driver? Can you hear? We're watching you.
If you guys want a sticker, reach out on Facebook or Twitter. Let us know where we can send it.
Well, I saw Justice League this week, and it was good. It was good. Jason Momoa was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Swinging it around. If you know what I mean.
But I gotta say, Ron's recap was better. So for all you new listeners out there, it is worth it to revisit any of the old shows. Because even if you've seen the movie, Ron's retelling is always more entertaining.
Well, thanks.
All right. Last week was The Room.
Yeah, man. I loved that one.
I loved it too. Chris, you did an excellent job.
Thank you. This week is The Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
The companion episode.
Man, I loved this movie, you guys.
Really?
Yeah. And I gotta say, your recap to The Room was a perfect accompaniment.
Oh, good.
Yeah, man.
I noticed about The Room, the final scene, the big sequence is his birthday party.
Yeah.
And Peter was not there,
Right.
the character. He wasn't at the birthday party.
Yeah.
You know, he was in the tuxedo scenes. He was a friend.
Uh-huh.
You got lots of screen time for him. He didn't show up because he knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
He was like, I got to go out and find some new friends, man. I want to make a short film about what Peter did instead of going to the party. And I want it to be like written by Oliver Stone. And fucking, he goes out to a club or something. I don't know. He makes all these new friends
Uh-huh.
played by Ryan Gosling
Uh-huh.
and, I don't know, Tom Hanks. They're like, oh man, what you been doing? He's like, there's these, my old friends, man, they fucking suck. They're all selfish. And Ryan Gosling and Tom Hanks, they lean in close and they're like, you know what you gotta do, man. And he's like, what? And then it just cuts to, that scene, the birthday party.
Yeah.
And they all go out onto the rooftop and Peter sneaks in. He goes upstairs, goes into the bedroom and plants the handgun.
Cheap, 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 cheap.
Okay, you guys. Well, I came up with a game
Yeah.
to play tonight.
All right.
We are going to give each other a short movie synopsis.
What are we going to give each other?
We're going to give each other. We are going to give each other. We're going to give each other hand jobs. And then we're going to guess what movie the hand job is from.
Keeping this.
Did you just say something about penis?
Are we keeping this? This isn't usable, is it?
I don't see why not.
All right. We will describe a movie,
Yeah. Any movie?
any movie, in the style of Tommy Wiseau, in his accent. And then we are going to have to guess what movie we're describing.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta explain a movie. All right. Who's going first?
That's Rochambeau.
All right. I'll go first. I've got the most experience. Hey, everybody. So, there's this man. He makes a friend. They're best friends in the world. And then they go out, they recruit more friends. And they change the world. Oh, it's such a good movie. It's, there's girl, but she makes friends hate each other. Oh, man. They recruit more friends. Come on.
Holy crap. This is
You
hard.
don't know this movie? One friend tries to blow up buildings. Oh,
Oh, I know. This movie, Fight Club.
yeah.
Oh,
Yay, go me, go me.
good for you.
Oh, both friends, same person. Good job, Ron.
I won the money.
Good job.
All right, go.
Okay, it's a homeless man. Okay, big man, he dirty, smell bad. Okay, he live in the woods, okay? In the forest. He find family, it's nice. Family has boy. Cute little boy. He love boy, okay? Boy love him. Love him so much, you know? He naked though. He sleep together with the boy. It's so nice. And then boy's daddy, he get mad. He hit the man. He make him leave. And then daddy, well, he love homeless man too.
This is good.
Okay? He go find him. So sweet. So he can be with naked man too. It's a nice story. It's a good movie.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry and the
baby.
Hendersons. Damn.
Ah, damn.
Good job.
That was good. That was really good.
Shit. I never would have gotten that.
You're a naked homeless man. They sleep together with the boy. Damn, man.
That was good.
I thought I'd stump you.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, Candy.
This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad.
All right.
Okay. There are these aliens, okay? They traveling through space. They look for beautiful women. They land on Earth.
Earth girls are easy.
You fucker.
Man, I raised my hand.
Fucker. You wouldn't even let me finish. Sorry.
It was a great accent. You just...
Dang it.
It was great. I knew it.
You gotta let me do my thing.
I
You just
knew it
wanted
too.
to beat him to the punch. That's what
you
you wanted
did.
to
Damn
do.
right. Everyone has a point but me.
Dang.
Well, there we go. 3 points. Distributed equally. And now we're going to let Candy finish her shit. Go ahead.
He
Earth girls are...
he eat goldfish. He make love to woman.
I'm sorry,
He make her
Candy.
love him.
He eat the fish.
She betray her boyfriend and leave into outer space forever.
She betray him.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Did I win game?
No, I win game.
Okay, here we go. So there's this man. He's stupid man. He in love with girl.
You have second one?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I got like 3 movies here.
I was like, where's he going with this?
Okay, only I say the movies now. I'm Italian.
I did not
Wow,
do more than
I'm
one.
impressed.
He's stupid. And he traveled. He joined the army and saved a bunch of people. And
Hey, he's saving the people, eh?
he played the ping pong. You know, he.
He had a Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, he may be stupid man, but he know what love is.
Don't you know what life is? Do you?
All right, here's the next one. Nazis play basketball. There's sex scene, but bad sex scene. Prison sex scene. Oh my God. It tear me apart. It tear Edward Norton's ass apart too. Nazis playing basketball.
Okay.
Yep, go
American X.
American
History
X.
X.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You do good.
All right, next one. There's boy. He go back and
Back to the Future.
oh fuck.
I'm good at this game. I own the game.
I fucked that one up.
He's a boy. He go back. He go back to the future.
Okay, Ron win game.
Thank you, thank you.
Good job, Ron.
Yeah.
We play again sometime.
That would be fun.
We come up with more than one next time.
Hey,
It's a me, Tommy Wiseau.
it's a me.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, folks. He put some dicks in the room. Let's see what he can do with The Disaster Artist on Movies with Ron.
It's showtime.
Fuck yeah.
Get the people out. Come on. Get the people out.
So the movie opens with a bunch of real-life actors and actresses talking about The Room and Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, wow.
People like, Adam Scott, Kevin Smith,
Oh.
Keegan-Michael Key. And they're all just saying shit like, oh, God, it's just so amazing, like what he did, against all odds and shit. Kevin Smith's like, it's a masterpiece. And I am a douche. Even J.J. Abrams is like, I'm ruining Star Wars. And then Adam Scott is like, yeah, if I had a time machine, I wouldn't do anything, cool for myself. All I would do is I would just go back and see if I could get on set. I think it was Adam Scott that said this. He's like, I just want to go back and get on set just because it just must have been so amazing. And then it just goes, The Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
So we open up in an acting class. It's all dark and there's two guys on stage. And it's Greg Sestero, who's played by Dave Franco. Mm-hmm. And then some other guy who is in movies, but I don't remember who he is. And they're acting out some Shakespeare or something, and it is fucking horrible. I mean, like really shitty. Like Greg is just like, he's all scared and
Yeah.
deer in headlights. And then the teacher, Melanie Griffith, out of retirement to come out and do some more coke. She's like, Greg, why are you so scared? You know what? Do you even want to be an actor? And he's like, yeah. Well, you know what? You're never going to, you're never going to matter on stage if you don't open up, and expose yourself. No one's ever going to care. Yeah, okay, thank you. She turns to the class. Okay, so who's really going to open up for us and show us something special? And now we, the audience, are sitting in the back of the class, and we just hear, I'll go. And then right in front of us, this long-haired dude stands up and just starts walking down the stairs. She's like, okay, all right, Thomas, yeah. What have you got for us today? It's Tommy. Okay, it's Tommy, always. Okay, Tommy. He's walking down the stairs and he just points to some girl and he's like, you come. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so what are we going to do? And then Tommy Wiseau just immediately sits down on a chair and puts his head down. So we still have not seen his face and it's just covered by all this long black hair. And he's just sitting there. And the girl that's with him is like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And the teacher's like, just go with it. And then Tommy raises his head up into the sky and we see his face and he looks like fucking Tommy Wiseau. Played by James Franco. And he just goes, Stella! Stella! And he starts going fucking crazy. He picks up the chair like he's going to throw it at the girl. She gets scared for real. And, runs away. And he throws it on the ground and starts climbing the shit around the stage. And everybody is just fucking dumbfounded and like watching this guy. He's back on the stage floor and he's like laying there and he's like humping the air. Stella, Stella. And then he like calms down and he goes, "Don't ever leave me, baby." Melanie Griffith's like, "Okay, thank you for that." Everybody was staring at him like, what is this fucker's problem? Everybody except Greg. Greg was staring at him like, wow. Class is over and they're leaving and Greg's like, hey, he's following him. Tommy won't turn around. Tommy! He stops. He turns around and look at him. Hey, I was wondering, would you want to do a scene with me? You want to do a scene with me? Yeah. Okay. And he just turns around and leaves. And then it cuts to Greg in the middle of a suburban street, like throwing a football with all of these little kids. And he's like, yeah, go ahead. Come on. All right. Good job. Oh, hang on, guys. It's a car. Hang on. And then Tommy Wiseau pulls up in his white Mercedes. Oh, here you go. I got to go talk to this guy. I got to go, guys. Bye. And he leans down into the car and there's Tommy with his long black hair and his fucking sunglasses. And when he is wearing sunglasses in this movie, James Franco looks fucking exactly like Tommy Wiseau in his sunglasses. Yeah. He like leans his head back like he doesn't know what's happening. And he just says to Greg, "All your friends, little kid?" No, man. I was just, playing, just waiting for you, Okay, so let's go. Oh, well, I thought we would just do it here, in the house. No, I gotta eat. Okay. Come on, get in the car. Hey, bring football.
Oh, shit.
It's like, okay, all right, let's go. And they drive off. And as they're driving off, Tommy just goes, "Bye, little kid." So now they're in a pizza joint. Okay, Greg. Okay, why you bring me here? You brought me here. No. Why you want to do a scene with me? Why me? Because, man, you are fearless. Like, watching you do that shit last night, that was fucking amazing, man. Well, you just have to, just do it. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm just too scared, Okay, so what scene? Let's do it. Let's do it right now. What, you mean here? Like in the restaurant? Yeah, come on. You're going to be an actor. Okay. And he hands him his little book of the scene they're doing. And the scene is, I think it's Shakespeare. I don't know. There's two guys on top of a mountain. Okay. Tommy said, "Good day, sir." And Greg's like, yeah, and he fucking goes all quiet. What? I can't hear you. You're too quiet. Come on, do it. Keep going. Greg keeps doing the lines and he still kind of sucks at it. He's all scared and embarrassed in the restaurant. And then Tommy keeps saying his lines and he's like all loud as fuck. And he like stands up and he's got his arms in the air and everybody in the fucking pizza joint is now like turned around and watching him. And he grabs Greg and pulls him up. He's like, "Come on, keep going." Greg, he gets a little more courage, starts doing a little better, starts using an accent. Okay. And then Tommy's like, "Okay, now you're on top of mountain." Okay. And like there's rain and wind and he starts blowing into Greg's face. He's like, "See, okay, do it." And then Greg fucking delivers, man. Oh. And he like screams his lines out and it's pretty good. All right. And everybody's the whole restaurant has stopped. And then Tommy's like, "Whoa, look this guy." Okay, you all lucky today, okay? You see that performance for free, okay? And then it just cuts to them in a park tossing the football.
Oh.
Hey, you like football, Tommy? Yeah, I love football. It's all-American game. Tommy is wearing like black pants and a loose, flowy, purple long sleeve shirt with like all this jingly shit on his belt. Like he looks like a guy who wants to be a vampire. And they're just talking and, and getting to know each other. He's like, "So where are you from?" "Yeah, I love football." And then he goes to try to kick the ball and it sucks. But he just throws his arms up in the air anyway. And he's just like, touchdown. And his enthusiasm is so infectious. Like it gets Greg. And he's just like, yeah, touchdown. All right. And then it cuts to them walking into Tommy's apartment building. And it's nice. It's like, wow, man, look, you live here? Okay, look, I need to ask you a favor. You know, you don't talk about me. You don't talk about me to anyone in class. You don't tell them where I live or anything like that, okay? Yeah, no problem, man. And they get to his door and he's like, this is it. And he pulls out a ring of keys that is fucking huge. And it like takes the time for him to find the right key. Oh, wow. Okay, this is it. They walk in, he's like, sorry, maid on vacation. And he's got like big portraits of himself, like bare-chested with like wind blowing. And his apartment is kind of very disheveled, you know, but it's like dark and he obviously has money.
Yeah.
He's got some nice stuff. So, Tommy, where are you from? Louisiana. You want Red Bull? Why you ask? Oh, just because of your accent. What accent? Yeah, okay, never mind. You know, hey, look at that. It's a photo of obviously a very young Tommy Wiseau in front of the Eiffel Tower. He's like, when was this taken? Oh, a few years ago. What, really? Yeah, why? Well, you just look so young in this photo. Oh, look at you. What are you trying to say? Why don't you stop looking at my things? You know, oh, little Mr. Nosy. Yeah, okay, you're right. Sorry, man. Sorry. So, Tommy, you know, and they sit down. What made you want to get into acting? Well, there was this time I was in an accident, okay? Car accident. And after that, I was just like, life is so short, you know? You have to make your dream come true. So then I just started. What about you? Yeah, for me, it was Home Alone. Oh, you were Home Alone a lot? No, the movie. Oh, it's a movie. Okay. Yeah. Once I saw that movie, I just knew I wanted to be an actor. You know, Greg, you and me are the same. Yeah, what do you mean? You know, we both have this same dream to be famous. Yeah, I guess we do. For the record, though, I was Home Alone too, but not movie, in real life. Then it just cuts to them later, and the lights are out, and they're watching a movie, and they are watching James Dean's Rebel Without a Cause. Do you guys know any significance of that movie to
Yes.
Tommy Wiseau or The Room?
Yes.
So they're watching James Dean. He's acting, you know, he's talking to this girl, and they're just like, wow, yeah, he is so amazing. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, man, James Dean, he's just the best. And then on screen, James Dean goes, you're tearing me apart! And it shows Tommy's face, and he is just like transfixed.
Oh, fuck.
Like, that's it.
This is great.
Now they're back in the pizza restaurant. He's like, yeah, man. He's talking all about James Dean. And now, you know, Tommy is like obsessed. Yeah, he only had those 3 movies and then he died, you know? Wow. So like, what, you know, where do you want to go? Like with your life, you know, like, oh no, you know what? I wish I had my own planet. Your own planet? Yeah, you know, like, where like everybody is nice and everybody love each other, you know? Like, wow, okay. And then Tommy pulls out a pen and hands it to Greg, and there's a little topper on it that's a globe, and it says Tommy's Planet. And he goes, here you go, Greg. Welcome to my planet. Look at you. You're all like enraptured.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
This movie makes you fucking love Tommy Wiseau, man.
The logo at the beginning of The Room is a spinning globe.
Yeah.
Wow. Can't believe it.
Yeah, for me, I just, you know, someday I'm going to go to the crash site, you know, James Dean, where he died. Okay, so let's go. Oh, man, like, what, like now? Yeah, okay, let's go now. Well, it's like 300 miles away, man. It would take like all night long. Look, Greg, the dean did not come to you. You have to go to the dean. So let's go. Are you kidding me, man? It's going to take hours. Well, then you drive. And he hands him the keys to his Mercedes. It's like, you know what? Okay, let's go. And then it cuts to them out on the side of some fucking country road. And there's like a little wire fence with maybe 7 or 8 pictures or letters like taped to the fence, like people who still go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing. He showed them all. That will be us one day, Greg. You mean like dead on the highway? No, famous, like star, okay? Yeah. I want to be a star too. Okay, you know what? Here, give me pinky. Like, okay. So they lock pinkies. Here, now we swear, okay, to always push each other, to always believe in each other, and never, ever forget the dream. Yeah, okay, man, you got it. Yeah. And they both start like jumping up and down. They're like, yeah, James Dean. Yeah, James, we with you, brother. And then it cuts to them driving home in the car and they are blasting, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. And they're fucking like singing along to it, okay? Like they love it. Greg, we should move to LA. Oh man, I would, but I can't, why not? Because I could never afford to, well, you have to go to like make things happen. It's okay. We can go to my place. Wait, you have a place in LA? Yeah. How? Look, Greg, I told you, money is not an issue. Okay, also remember, never talk about me to anybody. Yeah, okay. Are you serious, man? Yeah, man, it's gonna be great. It's going to be, roommates. And then they both like look at each other and sing like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
So then it cuts to Greg like packing his shit at home and his mom, played by Megan Mullally.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't just get up and move to LA. You can't do that, honey. Don't you understand how hard it is to make the acting dream come true? You have to be really dedicated and you have to work so hard and you have to be talented. And then he turns around and looks at her and she's like, oh shit. Okay, honey, I did not mean it like that. And then there's a honk outside. She's like, who the hell is this guy? This Tommy. He's just being a good friend, Mom, He's helping me. You know what? That's it. Let's go. Let's go outside. I want to see this fucker. He's like, no, Mom, please. And she just drags him outside. She looks down into the cart. There's Tommy with his sunglasses on, like waiting. Excuse me. Yes, hello. You're Tommy. How old are you? Greg age. 19? You're 19. Really? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's great. I just turned 14 yesterday. Wow, happy birthday. She's like, excuse me, you know what? What is it about my son that you, that you are drawn to? Like, what's actually going on here, sir? Oh, I don't know, babyface cool guy. She's like, oh, babyface. Okay. Yeah, now I understand. And then Greg's just like, come on, Mom, you know what? I'll call you when we get there, blah, blah, blah. And then as they're driving away, Tommy's like, she crazy. He's like, shut up, man. So now we're in LA and they're driving in for the first time. And it's all like hookers in the streets and shit. Like hustling, bustling Los Angeles. And they drive up to a really nice apartment building. We see inside the door for the apartment they're walking into, there's like a gigantic pile of mail on the floor. Tommy opens the door. He's like, home sweet home. Yeah, it's not castle, but, it'll be good. It'll be good. Greg's like, wow, man, this place is amazing. Wow. You know what? Are you like, is there only just the one bedroom? You won't share a bed with me, Greg?
Oh my God.
Just kidding. You can have the bedroom. I will sleep on the couch. No, man, this is your place. Seriously, I'll just take the couch. It's fine. No. You're a guest. Okay. It's like Beauty and the Beast. You be my guest. It's fine. I will hang a curtain out here or something. It's fine. You've had this place the whole time. Uh-huh. why haven't you moved out here? Why haven't you lived here and like tried to make the dream happen for yourself yet? Oh, I never had a friend to do it with before.
Oh.
Yeah. At that point, you're like, fuck. Oh, wait. Let me show you best part. And then they walk out onto the rooftop.
Oh,
And it's just like in the room.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Yep. And it's nighttime, and they're like, there's a perfect view of downtown LA.
Oh, man.
And they just start yelling to it like, yeah, come on, baby, we're coming to get ya. Yeah, we will own you, LA.
Hollywood, come and get me, Hollywood.
And then in really the only way this story could be told, it is told through montage. The first of a few. And they're like going to get their headshots done. Okay. And like Greg, all right, he's getting his headshots taken and like he's a cute guy. Like you can tell he's already got an advantage over Tommy, obviously.
Yeah.
Tommy's having his photos taken and he's like shirtless with a fucking fan blowing on him. He's like, okay, yeah, come on. Okay, less wind machine. Okay, geez, blow me away, by God. Greg walks into his first attempt at getting an agent. He goes into an agency and he puts his headshots down, you know. And the girl like looks at him. She's like, "Oh, okay." And then puts him right through. And he goes and gets an appointment with some guy, you know. Then it shows Tommy putting his shots down.
Oh.
And he's got like a lot of them. And she just kind of stares at him and then looks up at him. And he's like, yeah. And then in Greg's meeting, the guy's like, so are you funny? Oh, yeah, I'm totally funny. You know, well, you should have a funny shot in here, you know, like making a funny face or something like that. Hey, so-and-so, can you send Iris in here? And then Iris, who's like the big cheese of the agency. It's like, it's her agency. She comes in, she lights a cigarette. Where's the fire? Greg's like, hi, I'm Greg so-and-so. She does not even fucking look at him. Oh. She just goes right to the headshots. She's like, looking him over. Okay. Then she turns around to him. She's like, are we your first? You haven't worked with anybody else yet. No, ma'am. Okay, you're mine. All right.
Oh.
You don't work with anyone else now. You belong to this agency. Yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. And then it just cuts to a club at night. And Tommy is so fucking happy for Greg. Oh, wow, Greg, you have to tell me how to be a star. You have to give me advice how to be famous. Well, I'm not famous, man. You know, like I got an agent. You have an agent already. Okay, wow, man. You definitely have to teach me how to do that. Maybe, if you have agent, you could tell them about me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That could work. Okay. And then this song comes on. It is the rhythm of the night. Oh, night. And Tommy's like, oh, I love this song. You know what? I have to dance. He gets up and he is dressed like Michael Jackson when he's wearing those weird like uniform jackets with the gold brocade and shit.
Yeah.
Is this 98? It's weird that he's dressed like this. He just starts fucking dancing on the floor. He's like, come on, Greg. Greg's like, no, man, I can't. No. And he turns around. And then the bartender, she's played by Allison Brie. Remember her from Community?
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
They're married.
Yeah?
In real life.
All
her
right.
and Dave Franco.
Oh, really?
I'm glad to know that now, yeah. They did have chemistry. She's like, yeah, your friend. He is unique. Hey, have I ever seen you before? You look so familiar. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. Like my headshots are going around town, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I've been auditioning. She's like, wow, yeah. And they start hitting it off. Tommy sees this from the dance floor.
Oh.
And it obviously hurts his feelings. Like he is not fucking okay with this.
Oh.
That's his friend. That's his Greg. So then he just yells at Greg, Greg, come on, let's go. Okay. Yeah. And he turns to the bartender. Yeah. So, maybe I could see you again. Well, why don't you call me? And she gives him her fucking number. And Tommy's like, this bar sucks. They leave and it cuts to the next day and Tommy is doing a reading in an audition. The rules to the class are simple. Okay, try not to fall asleep. Blah, blah, blah. Any questions before we start? And the lady is like, where are you from? Louisiana. Where? New Orleans. Well, I'm sorry, I can't understand you. Oh, the Big Easy. Oh, New Orleans. Okay.
Did you eat some peanut butter or something?
Yeah, you sound like a dog with peanut butter on the roof of your mouth.
Well, I was wondering if you could try it without the accent, you know? Are you sure it's New Orleans? I'm getting kind of an Eastern European thing. No, it's New Orleans. Okay, well, just try it without the accent. So then he turns around and he even like changes the look on his face. And he's obviously trying something different now. And he goes, the rule to the class was simple. Try not to fall asleep. Blah, blah, blah. Any question before we start?
What?
You suck, you jackass.
Yeah, the lady's just like, okay, I think we're good here. So then it cuts to 3 months later, and Greg is in the apartment watching TV with Amber, the bartender. Tommy walks in and he's like, oh, who this? Oh, girl. Who this? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, this is Amber. You know, you remember her? I told you about her? Oh, yeah, great. Okay. And he's like, obviously not happy. And Greg and Amber, like, they're watching something on TV, and Greg's like, oh, yeah, see that guy? Yeah, I actually auditioned for that role, you know, I didn't get it, though, blah, blah, blah. Tommy's like, Greg, do you know who Konstantin Stanislavski is? Yeah, man, I mean, he's only, like, the greatest acting teacher that ever lived, you know? Well, now he is my acting teacher, okay? Like, I just talked to him, and tonight is my first class. Like, what? Wow, wow, man. And then Amber's like, isn't Stanislavski dead? No, he's not dead. What, do you think I talked to a ghost? No, you know, I don't have time for this. I have to change and go. Okay. So then he goes behind the curtain that he hung up and he's like still talking. He's like talking about them. He's like, fucking piece of shit, you know, fucking like sitting there watching Gilmore Girls, some shit. And they're like, oh, jeez. So then it cuts to his acting class that night. He does have an acting class that night.
Yeah.
And the acting teacher is Bob Odenkirk.
All right.
And Tommy is standing on stage, you know, acting. And Bob's like, you know, what are you doing? Doing Shakespeare, you know, like, yeah, but why? I'm just trying to understand why you would want to do that here. It is acting class. Yeah, but you know what? I gotta say, man, you have got such a malevolent presence about you. Okay? I mean, you are a natural villain. What? Yeah, man. I mean, I see you playing fucking Dracula, you know, Frankenstein type shit. I'm not Frankenstein. I am Hero. Okay? I am Hero. Like, what are you doing, man?
That was good advice.
I am trying to give you like the greatest shortcut you will ever have. Well, I don't want it. I am not Frankenstein. I am not villain. You. And then he points to him and the rest of the class like, you are all villain. All of you are villain. I don't want this. And he fucking leaves.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. So then it cuts to Greg at a Hollywood party. He's talking to this friend of his, and the guy's like, yeah, man, you know that fucking weird friend of yours, man? Oh, yeah, you know, he's, I mean, yeah, he's my friend, you know, but, you know, he's kind of weird, but, you know, he's my friend. Yeah, well, you know, Hollywood's pussy dries up when you walk in the room with him. And he's just like, oh, yeah. And you see in Greg's face that he's like, he knows he's right.
Oh.
And then it cuts to like this really nice restaurant, and Tommy is sitting there eating alone. And it is already sad as hell.
Damn.
And he's just like looking down at his food and like pushing it around, you know, okay. And then he sees this guy across the restaurant who's sitting down having dinner with a young lady. And it's fucking Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
All right. 40-year-old virgin. You guys know him?
Yeah. All
Fucked
those
up.
movies.
And he walks up to him. He's like, Hi. Hi. How's it going? You know, yeah, you are a big Hollywood producer. Yeah. You know, it's nice to meet you there. Okay. And he's like trying to go back to his dinner. Well, maybe you could, you know, like give me part in movie, you know, and like, and Judd is like, yeah, this is not how this is done. Okay. You know what? You can call my office, such and such, you know, and, you know, give him your name and your package and stuff. And then Tommy just like starts acting. And he's like, you see, like Shakespeare, okay? Like, to be or not to be. And he's like got his arm out and he's just like projecting into the whole restaurant. Everybody turns around. They're all fucking staring. Judd Apatow is just like, okay, yeah, please stop. Okay, no, yeah. Stella! Judd like looks over at the waitress lady and he's like, come here now. Manager comes over and she's like, okay, sir, you know what? I'm just going to have to ask you to leave. She's got a couple of waiters and they're like dragging Tommy away. And he's like, no, come on. Judd Apatow is like pissed off by now. And he's like, okay, for you, it is not, you know what? You either have it or you don't. And it is not ever going to happen in a million years.
Oh.
And Tommy goes, but after that. And no, not after that.
Oh, shit.
And then Tommy just goes, okay. Sorry. I accept your apology. And then Tommy fucking leaves. The manager looks down. She's like, are you okay now, sir? And he goes, yeah. Thanks for rushing right over. He made it through 2 fucking acts of Shakespeare. Cuts back to the apartment and Greg comes home. Tommy, hey, what's going on, Tommy? Can't find him. He goes and pulls open his curtain. Tommy? Nope. Fuck, where is he? He's out on the roof. Just standing there alone and like really fucking sad.
Oh.
Hey man, you okay? You think I'm villain, Greg? What, man? No fucking way. This town hates me, Greg. They don't want me. Maybe I don't have what it takes. Oh man, I know how it is. Me too. What do you mean? Man, you know, I have an agent, but like, she won't fucking take my calls. No one will fucking even listen to me. And yeah, I'm not living no fucking dream here. Nobody like me. Maybe I give up. No, come on, man. Remember the pact? You know, never forget the dream. And fucking James Franco. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this motherfucker, he better win an award for this movie. He just fucking looks at him. He's like, well, Greg, maybe not worth it. Come on, man. You remember the pinky promise? We're going to do it. We are going to do it. We're never going to give up on this dream. Yeah. I just don't know how, Greg. Oh, if only we could make our own movie. And then Tommy's eyebrow raises up. And he turns to him and he's like, it's not a bad idea. And then we get a montage of Tommy Wiseau writing his script. Where he's like talking over it and you just see Tommy like writing on a pad and like typing on things and shit. And he's like, okay, so Johnny, okay, he all-American guy. He has it all. A beautiful girlfriend, good looks, nice car, many friends. Okay, then they betray him. He go crazy. And it shows Tommy like sitting there eating a bowl of ramen, like in bed, and like scratching things out on the fucking pad. He decide kill himself, and Tommy Wiseau was like sitting there in bed, like saying, like as he's writing things down, anything for my princess.
That's great.
He's like sitting in the coffee shop or something, going like, 2 is nice, but 3's crowd. 2 is nice, but 3 is a crowd. 2 is nice, but 3 is a crowd. Then it cuts to fucking 3 years later, and he slams the finished script down in front of Greg Sestero.
Oh my God.
Greg Sestero now has like a beard on his face, and his hair's longer. In maybe a relevant mullet.
I want a relevant mullet.
And he's like, well, you know, no one else has read this yet, so, you know, I wanted you to be the first. He's like, oh, wow, great, thanks, man. And he like looks down at it, and then Tommy just like sits back in the booth at the restaurant. And Greg's like, oh, you mean like now? Yeah. Come on, read now. So then he starts reading it, and you see Tommy Wiseau is now like asleep across the booth from him. It's been a while. And we can hear lines from the script, like in Greg Sestero's head, like, breast cancer. I definitely have breast cancer. So he's like, okay, are you done? Yeah, man. Wow. You know, this is really something. Yeah, and of course you play Mark. Wow, man. Like, are you sure, man? Like, I don't know. Okay, maybe you don't then. You know, maybe like Johnny Depp, he'll play Mark. Man, no, of course. I want the role. Of course I do. Man, are you really gonna make this thing? No, we are gonna make this thing. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. And it's like happy as fuck. So then it cuts to them going to buy the equipment, like all the cameras and shit. Okay, we want to make movie. Oh, awesome. Okay, how long is the shoot? As long as it takes. And the two guys are like, okay. So, you know, we just need to know how long to rent you the equipment. We no rent, we buy. Okay, have you guys ever made a movie before? No. And Craig's like, you know what? Tommy here, he's a pioneer, you know, doesn't do things the way other people do. So the two equipment dudes, they like pull to the side and they're like, what, this guy fucking crazy or something? You don't buy the shit, you rent it, you know? All right, well, just bear with me, you know, I got a plan. Okay, so we've decided that we're going to sell you the equipment and we'll give you a special discounted rate if you film it in our studio. And they're like, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, so we make a all-American movie with all-American discount. Yeah, all right. So they're all fucking happy. And then it cuts to the casting of the Lisa character. Greg and Tommy are just sitting on the couch, and they like this happens with like many women standing in front of them. Okay, and one of them's like, "So, what kind of character is Lisa? You know, is she romantic? Is Lisa?" Okay. And that scene is just the beginning of the hiring montage, like everybody in the movie, including the script supervisor and the director of photography, who are played by Seth Rogen and Paul Scheer. Oh. They're important to the story because they're the ones that like butted heads the most with Tommy.
Oh.
Yeah.
In fact, Sandy, the script supervisor, like sued for director rights after a while. And then other people were like, why would you want to be known as the director of this movie? And Seth is like, well, as the script supervisor, you know, maybe I should take a look at the script, you know. No, you don't see script yet, you know. It's private. Okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, you are all hired. They're like, wow, really? And when they introduced Raphael, they're like, yeah, he's the DP. Tommy had to lean over to Greg, and Greg's like, director of photography. Oh, yeah, okay, DP, yeah, of course. Shows him casting Lisa again. They're like, okay, now you are eating ice cream cone. Go ahead. And they make her like hold her fist up like she's licking an ice cream cone. Okay, but like it is very hot outside. It's melting. You have to eat it all fast. Like eat all of it like right now. And she starts like licking it and fucking like she is going down on a cock. And she stops. She's like, guys, is this a real movie? Like, yeah, of course. No, I'm not making porno. Okay. You are, okay, you are hired. And then it cuts to day one of shooting. And this movie states that there were 40 days of shooting. So it's day one of 40. And it starts with Greg and Tommy like walking in slow motion up to the studio where everybody's fucking waiting for them. And they're walking and we hear Faith No More's Epic playing. Oh. Like the soundtrack to this movie was good. Okay, everybody gather around. Okay, so we're going to be making this movie, and then this guy over here, so and so, you know, he's going to be filming lots of behind the scenes, you know. Okay, get the camera over here, get me in the shot. Okay. And then he gives a fucking speech to the crew and cast. And he starts talking, and like fucking Tommy Wiseau was an insightful man. It's like fucking inspiring. He's like, okay, everybody, we make movie by, human behavior. Okay? Betrayal. You love someone? What is love? And all these actors are like fucking looking down at themselves. He's like, okay, let's make movie. Let's make The Room. And everybody fucking cheers. And then he goes, okay, one announcement though. Okay, over here. And he pulls open this black curtain and there's a fucking toilet. And he goes, I spend a lot of money putting private bathroom right here, putting bathroom here. Okay, this is my bathroom only. Okay, only for director. And then Seth Rogen goes, yeah, there's like a real bathroom like right around the corner with like doors and everything. He's like, no, I don't care. This is mine. Okay, this is mine only.
I'm pumped.
Yeah. So they start shooting the alleyway scene. And Seth is like, man, this alleyway looks fucking great. It looks just like the alleyway outside. Yeah, okay, it's good. Well, why don't we just film in the alleyway? And then Tommy's like, because it's a real Hollywood movie. You know what? Okay, all right, let's go on. Okay, so the first scene that they film is Denny and Chris R.
Really?
Chris R is played by a very mean-looking Zac Efron. And he's like over in the corner, like pumping himself up with the lines. He's like, yeah, you fucking 5 minutes. 5 fucking minutes. I want my money.
Zac Efron.
And everybody's like staring at him. Denny is played by Josh Hutcherson. You guys know who he is. He's the little redheaded guy from The Hunger Games. Her love interest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Denny is like, okay, hey, how old is Denny? He's about your age, 15, 16-year-old boy. I'm 26. And do you mind if I just call him Chris and not Chris R? That seems kind of weird,
Shit.
No, his name Chris R. Okay, come on, action.
Oh, fuck.
And then they do the Denny and Chris R scene, and it is like fucking spellbinding. Like Chris R fucking brings it. And he's got Denny down on the fucking ground and is fucking screaming at him and shit. And like it actually scares the shit out of the Denny actor.
Yeah.
While this is happening, it shows Greg and Tommy just watching, and they're just like fucking riveted. So then the scene is over, and Tommy is like, wow. And Chris R., you are monster. So great. And Seth is like, all right, yeah, fucking great take, everyone. Okay, let's go. And then it cuts to day 4 of 40. And Tommy is having to like direct Greg in his rooftop scene with Peter. Where he's like, you're having an affair with Lisa, aren't you?
Yeah.
And Greg's having some trouble. And he's like, come on, you have to use emotion. Use emotion, okay? And then, it shows him doing the scene again, and, Greg is like starting to get it. Like, you're having an affair with Lisa, aren't you? Who the fuck are you calling a kid? It's like, wow, yeah, good job. And then it cuts to Seth Rogen, like, going to the bank to cash his paycheck. And he slides it over to the teller, and the teller's like, hi, what can I do for you today? Well, I'd like to try to cash this, if that is possible. And teller's like, yeah, okay. Is 20s okay? And Seth is like, wow, like, it worked? And the fucking teller goes, oh, yeah, you know what? This account, it is like... It is a bottomless pit.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
And then Seth is like, wow, really? Tommy? And the fucking teller's like, yeah. It's like fucking great security there in 2001.
This is weird.
Yeah. And then it cuts to Tommy's first day on camera. And it's the Oh Hi Mark scene. And he is sitting in his chair, and you can see that he's like nervous as fuck. And the kind of guy that when he's nervous, he's mean.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's sitting there like reading a script and over and over and over just saying, Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. And there's this lady like doing his hair, and he's like, more spray, more spray. She's like, you know what? It's just going to look wet. You know, I don't care. More spray. I know what it looks like. Greg walks up. He's talking to Tommy. And then Seth walks by. He's like, hey, great scene yesterday, Greg. And Tommy's like, yeah, okay, yeah. You do great scene yesterday. You think I can't do great scene today? Oh, come on, man. It's okay. You know, you're going to do fantastic, Tommy. Where the hell is the wardrobe girl? Where is she? She finally shows up while he has now lost patience and is just grabbing shit off of the racks. And it's like a black sports coat. And he's wearing those weird fucking cargo pants. She shows up. She's like, I'm sorry, I was grabbing ties. It's too late. I am already dressed. But none of that matches. It's fine. And he starts like picking all of his stuff up and like stuffing it into his pockets. And she's like, why are you putting all of that in your pockets? Do you want me to find a place to keep that stuff so you don't have to act with it in your pockets? And he goes, I keep my stuff. So I don't know if you noticed in the room, but like his pockets are always full of shit.
Yeah, like his personal stuff.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for him.
Yes. That is what this movie does.
Oh.
So they're in front of the green screen, and they have to put him inside this little hut that is actually the rooftop door to the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, action! And he walks out, and he goes, what is line? And Seth says, I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Okay, take 2. He goes back in. Action! And he doesn't come out. Action! Action! What the fuck is he doing? And then from inside the little hut, you hear him yell out, say action so I can hear it. What did you say? He pokes his head out. Say action so I can hear it in here. Okay. Action! Take 2. He walks out. What is line? Oh, Jesus Christ. Take 67.
No.
For real.
Oh my God.
He walks out. He's looking straight at the camera. And he goes, I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Man, you can't do it looking at the camera, Tommy. Okay, you can't. You can't look at the camera. Come on. All right. Take 75. He still can't fucking get it. He comes out and he just freezes up. Greg and everybody else, they're all just like slumped down in their chairs watching him. Oh. And Greg, who is drinking a bottle of water, goes, you know what? Let me try something. He walks up to Tommy and he hands him the water bottle. He's like, hold this in your hands, okay? And use it. Use it to express emotion, all right? Just like you told me, right? You show emotion, all right? And Tommy's like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. All right, take 76. He walks out and fucking does it perfectly. And he throws the water ball down and he's like, I did not. And everybody is like so tired that they're just like, wait, what? Oh, holy shit. Oh, he got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, good job, Tommy. And Tommy's all proud of himself. Like, yeah, okay. Tommy's like, thanks, Greg. Nobody cares like you do. Yeah, man, you got it. So it cuts to Greg and Amber, and they're in a swimming pool. And she's like, yeah, well, so how's it going? Why don't you take a rest from reading the script and, hang out with me? Sorry, I'm just so busy, and I just want this to go so well. So what happens if it's not good? Like, what happens if it's terrible? Can you, remove it from your IMDb? And he's like, no, it's not going to be terrible. It's going to be amazing. Day 25 of 40. Tommy and Greg are filming together, and Greg's like, yeah, I knew a girl once. She had 12 guys. When someone found out, they beat her so bad, she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street. What a story, Mark. And then Seth, who's sitting in the director's chair, is just like, why is he laughing? The fuck would he be laughing for? Hey, Tommy, this is not a time to laugh. Okay, just go again. Action. What a story, Mark. All right. And Seth gets up and he walks over to him. He's like, listen, the story that Greg is telling you is not a funny story. Well, sometimes people do crazy things. It's human behavior. Yeah, okay. But how about you do one where you don't laugh? All right? Yeah, okay. All right. Action. Yeah, she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street. What a story, Mar. He laughs even harder. And then Paul Scheer leans over to Seth Rogen. He's like, listen, he is not going to listen to you. He's not going to do what you say. So why don't you just call it? Okay. All right. That's good, Tommy. I think we're good here. Okay. Yeah, good. And then Greg fucking looks at Tommy like, man, what the fuck? What's your problem? And then he just walks away. Tommy caught it and then just calls after him. It's human behavior, Greg. So then we cut to a restaurant, and Tommy is having dinner with Greg and Amber. And they're telling him, look, we've been seeing each other for a long time now, and we just wanted to tell you that we're going to be moving in together. And then Tommy is like, he's like eating a burrito. Oh, I love a burrito. And he goes, I'm sorry, but that is impossible. I do not have room in my apartment for 3. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, I'm going to be moving in with Amber. What? Yeah, sorry, we've been together, for a while, and, we just really want to try to make this work. Oh, I see. And he is hurt, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he goes, I have to go to the bathroom. And then it just cuts to him out in front of the restaurant, trashing a newspaper machine. Whoa. And fucking slamming it down on the ground. Ah! Everyone betray me!
What?
Yep. Day 28 of 40. It's the first sex scene with Lisa.
Oh.
Immediately, Tommy walks onto set, totally nude, with some weird sheath over his dick. And everybody's like, dude, Tommy, what the fuck are you doing? You don't have to be this nude. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, then can we at least make it a closed set? No! No closed set. Open set. Life is not a closed set. The actress playing Lisa, she's just like, okay, no, it's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm ready for this. It'll be okay. Are you okay? Paul Scheer is very concerned for her. You can tell he's crushing on her. Tommy gets into bed with Lisa and looks down at her shoulder, and she has a mole. And he goes, what is this? Makeup! What is this? This is ugly. She need to be all-American girl. Okay? Not ugly. And then Lisa just starts crying and gets up and runs off.
Oh my God.
Greg walks in. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, Tommy? What the fuck are you doing making her feel so shitty about herself? No, this is not, nobody respect me. Nobody respect my vision. Not even you, Greg. He's obviously pissed off about Greg moving out.
Yeah.
And he's taking it out on everybody. And he's yelling at Greg, nobody respect my vision. I spent $5 million on this movie already, Greg. What are you fucking kidding me? You spent $5 million? Yeah, I pay all of them salary, and they all just fucking don't respect me. Now come on, we're doing a scene. So then he climbs on top of her again. And everybody's like, are you okay? Are you okay, Lisa? She's like, yeah, no, it's okay. It's going to be okay. I'm an actress. It's okay. And they're like, dude, you really don't have to be naked. No, I have to show my ass to sell this movie. All right, action. And then he just starts fucking her belly button. And you can see James Franco's hairy asshole.
Oh my God.
Just peeking out there. So he's doing this. He's thrusting on her. And then Lisa says to him, I think you're aiming a little high. I aim where I aim. Just do the scene. He's fucking yelling at her and shit. Paul Scheer, the DP, just starts fucking yelling at Tommy. You're embarrassing her! Tommy jumps up and gets into a big fucking screaming match with him. If you embarrass that girl one more time, you are a dead man! Oh, Oh, I am dead man? I am dead man. Okay. Okay. You are fired. Like, what? And there, everybody's fucking screaming at him. Now, Tommy has been secretly watching the behind the scenes footage. And he's been catching like Seth and Paul Scheer talking shit about him, like how stupid he is. So he's screaming out at them like, oh yeah, because of the behind the scenes footage. I know what you say about me. I know you say I'm Frankenstein. I know you say I am stupid and fuck me, you know? And they're all like, you've been fucking spying on us? And he's like, yeah. Paul's like, well, am I still fired? No. Okay, you have one more chance. And then it cuts to Greg and Amber moving his stuff out of the apartment. Hey, Tommy. Tommy, I'm leaving, man. Where are you? Tommy won't say anything. He goes and finds him in the bathroom, and Tommy is dyeing his hair. Like dyeing his roots. Oh, hey, Tommy. All right, I'll see you around, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Come on, man. This doesn't change. It's not like we're going to not see each other. I'll see you Monday. Yeah, okay. And then Greg leaves. And then there is just this big, long shot of Tommy staring at himself in the mirror. And right about there is where I was like, this fucker needs an Oscar for this. Like, just the scene where he's looking at himself. Not where he's, like, trying to do the voice and shit like that. He's just being Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It was awesome. With his squinky eye. Cuts to the set. Everybody's waiting for Tommy. The actress playing Lisa's mother is there. Like they're going to do her breast cancer scene. And they're rehearsing it. And she's like, I definitely have breast cancer. And everybody's like, man, why is it so fucking hot? Yeah, well, he won't pay for air conditioning on the set. So, you know, well, he should at least provide water if he's not going to do that. You know, I'm pretty sure this is fucking illegal. Tommy finally shows up. Okay. Sorry I'm late. It was bad traffic or whatever. Hey, Tommy, the breast cancer thing, does this come back later? Why are you asking me these questions, you know? Well, I was just wondering, you know, for my performance, you know, does it come back later? No, it is twist. And why are you so wet? He says this to the old lady, you know, why are you so wet? You know, you need to get to makeup. Well, it's very hot in here. It's like 100 degrees and I'm sweating. And Lisa is like, yeah, can we get some water, please? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, everybody need water. And Greg's like, dude, yeah, like if you're not going to provide air conditioning, you have to provide water. Oh, what do you think I am, Santa Claus? You want me to buy you all water? Greg, why don't you buy everyone water, Greg? Seth is like, okay, why don't we just get started? We're already 4 hours behind. Oh yeah, well, whose fault is that? Yours. What? Yeah, man, you're fucking late. You're late every fucking day. And then Lisa's mom faints.
Oh,
shit.
And everybody's rushing to her. Like, oh my God, get her some water, get her some water. Seth's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call lunch. As everyone's rushing her out, Tommy's like, she didn't faint because she not have water. She faint because old lady.
Shit.
So now all the actors are sitting there having lunch outside and they're talking to Lisa's mom. Well, you know what? Why do you do it? When, you know, you get up every morning at like 5 a.m. and you drive here for like 3 hours, you know, just to be here for this? Why do you do this? Well, you know, I mean, we're actors and, you know, this is what we do. And any bad day on a movie set is better than being anywhere else.
I like that.
Yeah. And they all kind of nod their heads.
Yeah.
And then somebody looks at Greg and they're like, hey, how about you, Greg? And he's like, what? What the fuck is this movie even about? And then the actress playing Michelle, she tells him. And it is Candy's exact explanation for it. She's like, it is all autobiographical. This guy, fucking Tommy Wiseau, he got fucking jilted.
No way.
In real life. You know, he had a best friend who fucking betrayed him. And then Lisa goes, well, does that mean there was a real Lisa? like a woman who broke his heart and betrayed him? And then Michelle says, yeah, she's called the Universe.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Greg and Amber are now outside, like, running errands together, just boyfriend, girlfriend life.
Yeah.
They're in a deli or something, and Greg's like, holy shit, it's Bryan Cranston. And Bryan Cranston's over there like, Brian Baloney.
Damn.
And she's like, oh, I know him. Yeah, fucking Malcolm in the Middle. No, I know him from my yoga class.
Yeah.
He's like, what, are you fucking serious? Hey, Brian. Oh, hey, Amber. How's it going?
Is it really Bryan Cranston?
Oh, yeah, he's playing himself.
Damn.
And she's like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, Greg. He's an actor. Oh, really? You're an actor, huh? Yeah, I'm acting in a movie right now, but, I would really love to be able to do what you do, TV acting. That's so awesome, Well, I'm directing an episode of Malcolm, next week. Where my wife and I are looking for the boys and they're lost in the woods and there's this lumberjack character and well, there's you and, you have that beard on your face. And he's like, oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you want to do it? Yeah. Oh my God. That would be amazing. Okay. Well, show up, next Tuesday, bring the beard. And he's like, yeah, okay. Wait, are you good? I guess I should have asked that beforehand. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, he's amazing. All right. Well, you and that beard next Tuesday. Let's do this. Now it says day 52 of 40. They're filming Johnny's suicide. He's like holding the gun in his mouth and like flying backward. Like he just shot himself. And then they're like, oh, wow. Okay. That was great. And then he starts going, oh. And he starts like getting up and they're still rolling. And Seth Rogen is just like, what the fuck is happening? And then Tommy like grabs the red dress and he's like rubbing it on his face and his crotch. And Seth is like, if you're going to writhe around and like hump the dress, why don't you do that before you shoot yourself in the head? Tommy is still acting and doing all this. He's like, shut up. And then Tommy like grabs the gun again and does the shooting scene again.
Yeah.
And Seth's like, oh, okay. All right. He's shooting himself a second time. Okay. All right. What the fuck? All right. You know what? Cut. No, cut. This is real acting. They finish it up. And then Greg is talking to Tommy. He's like, hey, I was wondering if we could do the scene where I shave my face, next week. And, maybe I could have Tuesday off. Greg, why you want this, Greg? You see I'm a very busy man. And he's just sitting down. Well, I really need this. It would really help me out. Well, I'm sorry, Greg. I can't help you. I can't give you special treatment, Greg. Then I have to give everyone special treatment? No. He's like, man, come on. I landed a really small, TV role. Oh, really? TV. Okay. You want to do TV or you want to do movie? Okay. I do this whole movie for you, Greg. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, come on. We do this together. Are we going to do this together or not, Greg? You choose. So you're not going to let me do it? No, I am not going to make this decision, Greg. You are. You're going to do TV? You're going to do my movie. Amber is standing there, and Greg is like basically being told no, you can't be on a fucking episode of Malcolm in the Middle, like could be his big break. Mm-hmm. Being told this by Tommy fucking Wiseau. And Amber's like, Greg? Like fucking quit, motherfucker. And then Greg just like looks down and Amber's like, oh, okay. And she just fucking storms out. And then it just cuts to Greg's face being shaved. Yeah. And then they're filming the scene where they're in the tuxedos. And Denny is like, oh, wow, you look great. And they open up the door and there he is, all clean shaven. Oh, look at you, Greg. Yeah, baby face. Ha ha. And they do the cheap scene. Cheap.
All right.
And Tommy's like, okay, yeah, good day, everybody. All right, see you tomorrow. Seth and Paul, can I talk to you for a minute? And then it cuts to day 58 of 40. Tommy has pulled up in front of Greg's new apartment in a van, and he's like, road trip. Okay. This is so-and-so and so-and-so, and they are the new script supervisor and director of photography. What happened to fucking Seth and Paul? You fired them? They did not work out. Okay. Yeah. But it's fine. You know what? We're going to do I did some rewrites in the script, and you're really going to love the changes. You're going to love it, Greg. Okay. Let's go. And the new scene is Greg and Tommy in a park tossing a football between each other.
Yeah.
And Tommy's like, come on, Greg, remember like when we first met? Okay. Like he's trying to rekindle things. Mm-hmm. And Greg's like, come on, man. No, this is stupid. Like I don't want to do this. Come on. You need to open up. Like, this scene is about Mark's failures. Okay. No, Tommy, the fuck are you doing? Come on, I want you to be real, I want you to be real, talk about your failure, okay? Like you fail, all right? Like, Tommy, what the fuck are you doing? And it's obvious that this scene is only Tommy Wiseau trying to punish Greg Sestero. Oh. Come on, I want you to be real. Come on, Greg, you can do it. Okay, you know what? You want to get real? You want to get real, Tommy? And these new guys are over there like filming this whole thing. He's like, you know what, Tommy? Where are you from? New Orleans. I'm from the Bayou. Oh, yeah, you're from the Bayou. Yeah. You hear that, guys? He's from the Bayou. That's what it sounds like. Okay, you know what? How about another one? Tommy? Where's the money come from? Tommy? Tommy gets all nervous, and he like looks over. He's like, come on, Greg, with this on camera. Yeah, just like you wanted it, man. You know what? How about another one? How old are you? I'm your age. You know what? Fuck you. And they fucking start fighting. Like they are rolling around on the ground trying to hurt each other.
Oh.
The camera guys are just like, the fuck? The fuck is happening here, man? It's like, fuck you. Fuck you! Greg gets up. Tommy's like, you owe me your life, Greg. I do everything for you. You owe me your life. I don't owe you shit. And then Greg says,
you're a big, fat, curly-headed fuck.
And this movie better be fucking awesome. And then he just storms off. Camera stays with Tommy, and he's like, he is hurt. His plan did not work. And he just goes, it will be awesome. Now it cuts to 8 months later.
Jesus.
And the filming of the movie is long since finished. Greg is now appearing on stage in a production of Death of a Salesman. And he's like driving around town. He's got like really short hair now. And he looks up and sees a fucking billboard with Tommy's face on it. And it's an advertisement for the premiere of The Room. And there's a big phone number on it that says, please RSVP. So Greg finishes the play one night and he walks out and finds Tommy, like standing outside waiting for him. What, are you stalking me now? Oh, come on. You're not that hard to find, Why haven't you RSVP'd for the premiere? You know what, Tommy, maybe you really shouldn't have a premiere, man. Come on, Greg. I know you hate me now. I know you don't like me. But this was your dream too, Greg. Say you will come. Okay, all right, I'll come. So now it is opening night in 2003. Greg is alone, standing outside of his apartment, and he's got a look on his face like, man, why am I doing this? And he's in a tux, and then a big, long, white limo pulls up, and it is plastered with advertisements for The Room.
Good Lord.
And Tommy's like, yeah, come on, Greg, okay. Let's go. Here, this is for you. And he hands him, it's just like a little card for The Room. It's just a fucking advertisement. Like, I got this for you. Nah, you know what? I don't want it, No, it's okay. I had boxes made of them. They climb into the limo and it's full of those boxes.
Oh, God.
And there's like t-shirts and posters. There's like so much shit. There's only enough room for the two of them to be sitting there.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a stretch limo. They drive up to the theater. And Greg's like, holy shit, man, is that for us? Like, you got a spotlight? Yeah. It's this big Hollywood premiere. They pull up and like outside of the theater are like all the actors, from the movie, and fucking Seth and Paul are there.
Damn.
The limo pulls up, stops, and then Tommy's like, no, keep going. Go. Keep going. And then the fucking limo drives off again. Paula's like, that's fucking weird. And then Seth goes, you know what? It would actually be weird if Tommy didn't do something that's fucking weird. Greg says, man, what are you doing? What's going on here? It's not enough people. We are the stars of the movie. We do not show up first. Okay. We need to create anticipation. Tommy Wiseau knew how to do this. So they end up circling back. And Greg's like, all right, come on, man. Let's go. And Tommy's just fucking sitting there, like kind of frozen in fear. Mm-hmm. Come on, buddy. I'm here with you. Let's go. Everybody outside is like, are they going to fucking get out of the car? The fuck's happening here? I guess they were sitting there for a long time.
Yeah.
They finally get out and they walk up, like Greg's like got his arm around Tommy. So it's like, yep, you know what? The Avengers of Friendship. They're back. Seth, they walk in to the theater and Seth is like, man, this is a pretty good turnout. Yeah. It's actually packed. Like the theater's fucking packed.
Yeah.
In the audience, there's Peter. And he's sitting right next to fucking Zac Efron. And he's like, hey, you're Chris R, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was in the movie too. I play Peter. Oh, that's nice. That's great. And then a theater employee gets up and he's like, okay, everybody, thank you for coming to the room. Please welcome the director, producer, and star, Mr. Tommy Wiseau. And then everybody fucking cheers. And fucking Tommy gets up there. He's wearing his sunglasses, okay? Like he always does when he's kind of afraid of who's around. I think that's the whole thing there.
Yeah.
Afraid of being seen.
Yeah.
On the inside. Mm-hmm. And he gets up and he says my favorite line from this movie. He just goes, hi, this is my movie. This is my life. Okay, be cool. And then everybody fucking applauds. Like that was his speech. The movie starts and there are 2 logos for Wiseau Films. And Seth is like, oh, okay, there's 2 logos. That's great. So the first scene happens where he's like, I got you something, darling. It's the red dress. And the Lisa actress is sitting there like watching this movie with her friends. And she's like all like sheepish. She's looking down. She's embarrassed. Okay. Like she's starting to remember what this fucking movie is going to be like. Josh Hutcherson walks in and Tommy's like, oh, hi, Danny. There's Danny in the audience and he's fucking embarrassed. And there's the part where they go upstairs to take the nap and Denny just like stays, the camera stays on Denny for a while and he watches them walk upstairs and then he like eats an apple. And it's like, why is this scene even here? So we just see reactions from the crowd, like as famous scenes in this movie are happening, like, haha, anything for my princess. 2 is great, but 3 is a crowd. And then the sex scene. They're laying in bed and they're like rubbing the roses on each other and shit. And it's getting all romantic. And then fucking Lisa's like, oh no. And then we just see James Franco's hairy asshole. And the whole crowd just goes, oh! Yeah, everybody is fucking appalled. And Tommy is sitting there watching it with a smile on his face. And once that happens, he loses his smile. He's like, shit. So everybody's hemming and hawing over it. And Zac Efron leans to Peter and he's like, is it me or is this kind of bad? Oh, no. It's bad. This is bad. And then there's just a montage of more scenes from the movie. Like, you're tearing me apart, Lisa. Everybody's fucking laughing. Tommy is fucking horribly wounded by this. Like, you can see it in his face. Like, he is like, fuck.
Yeah.
And there's a montage again of just like more of the scenes, and the whole theater is just laughing its ass off the entire fucking time. The whole fucking theater. Even Greg. Tommy looks over and sees that. He just gets up and walks out. Just as the birthday party scene is happening, where they're like pushing each other. Don't touch me, motherfucker. Tommy's out in the lobby fucking crying. Like, you know, he's not sobbing like a baby, but he is obviously quietly weeping. Greg follows him out, and he's like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" They're laughing. They just hate me. Everyone hate me. Even you hate me, Greg. Come on, man. Don't be like that. This is your movie. You did this all by yourself, you know? I mean, how many people can say that they have done that? I don't know, maybe 1,000. Like he said that shit. You know what? Come here. Check this out. He brings him back into the theater, and now they're standing in the back. No one can see him. His movie is playing, and the whole theater is just totally losing its shit laughing. Look, man. Look how much fun they're having. You know? How often did Hitchcock ever do that? You know? How often did he make people laugh like that? Never. And on screen, the TV crashes to the street. Everybody's fucking laughing. And Tommy, he starts to smile. He might be feeling a little better now. He looks over at Greg. Greg, why you help me? 'Cause we're friends, man. And Tommy's like, yeah, okay. It's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Now on screen, Tommy has got the gun in his mouth. And Zac Efron just yells out, "Do it!" And then the whole theater just chants, "Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!" Tommy blows his brains out, and the whole crowd fucking erupts in applause.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. So the movie ends, and it gets a fucking standing ovation.
Yeah.
And everybody starts cheering. Tommy! 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 Tommy Wiseau starts running down the aisle. Everybody's got their hands out. He's like slapping them on the way by. Yeah, yeah. Tommy jumps up on stage. He grabs the mic. He's all fucking happy now. And he goes, I am glad you all liked my comedic movie. Exactly how I intended it.
Jesus.
But you know, I never make this movie without my best friend. Okay? Come on down here, babyface. Come on. Fucking Greg goes and joins him, and they're up on stage, like, with their hands in the air. Like, finally stars. So now there's, like, shots of them being congratulated and everything, and we get screen blurb. And it's like, Tommy Wiseau paid to have this movie in theaters for 2 full weeks in order to qualify for the Oscars.
What?
And it talks about the cult success of The Room, you know, and it says, to this day, no one knows Tommy Wiseau's real age or country of origin or where the money came from. And it says, Tommy and Greg are still friends. They still talk every day. And,
No.
Yep. And they are, you know, acting and producing together still.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we get a special sequence of a side-by-side comparison
Oh, shit.
of the real scenes from the movie The Room and ones filmed for this movie.
Really?
There's even scenes that were not in The Disaster Artist at all. Like, they were only filmed for this.
Yeah.
Like, this was James Franco's passion project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, let's do the scene where Peter falls down in the alley. Like, that wasn't in the movie, you know?
Yeah.
They did the flower shop scene. It's fucking beautiful. Hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer. People in my theater, they were all fucking laughing at that shit. It's fucking beautiful. The whole, I'm tired, I'm wasted, I love you, darling. And you just see not just James Franco doing such a great job, but also everybody else. You know,
Yeah.
the Lisa actress doing fucking great. Just everybody just totally mimics the actors from The Room.
Yeah.
It's beautifully done. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Do you understand life? Do you? Then the very last one, he walks out onto the roof and he's like, I did not hit her. It is not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. And then the credits roll, baby. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, night. It's fucking great, man.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Man.
So everybody in my theater, they just all, oh man, yeah. Everybody's laughing. This was a good fucking movie.
Oh,
Everybody's talking about it. They all get up and they're fucking leaving. Now the song Rhythm of the Night is still playing.
Yeah.
And this one guy in front of me like stands up and he's like, he's got his back to the screen and he's talking to somebody in a seat in front of him. And you hear James Franco singing the lyrics to the song. Just like in the middle of the credits. He just starts singing along in the rhythm of the night.
As Tommy?
Yeah. This guy like turns around like, what? Is something happening? But by the time he turned around, like nothing was happening. So everybody leaves. As usual, I check mediastinger.com and there is a fucking after credits stinger on this movie.
What?
I'm the only one in the theater who got to see it.
Oh, wow.
Fucking dude coming in, sweeping the floor, picking up trash. He like looks over at me and I just like nodded. Ain't over, bitch. He actually finished up and left before it happened. I am literally the only one in the theater who saw it. So this is a special scene. It stars the actual Tommy Wiseau. So James Franco, as Tommy Wiseau, is at a party. And he's like outside. He's leaning up against the wall. He's wearing his like sport jacket with his sunglasses. And then this other guy walks up. And it's the real Tommy Wiseau, but he has his hair pulled back in what looks like a short hairstyle.
Oh.
Yeah.
He walks up and he's like pouring himself a drink or getting some hors d'oeuvres from a table when he notices James Franco standing there. And he's like, hey, you, why are you standing against the wall? What? I'm just standing against the wall. Why are you so lonely? I am not lonely. I am just a man standing against the wall. What's the big deal? You want to go with me? You want to go home with me? Where? To my house. I am not going anywhere with you. James Franco says, what is that accent you have? Are you from New Orleans? Yes. What is your problem? The real Tommy Wiseau says, well, you think you have long hair, you own the world or something? No, I don't think that. I am just a guy. What is your name? My name is Tommy with a capital Go away. Yeah, fine. Okay, I'll go away. Jeez. And he starts walking away and he goes, people are very strange these days. Oh, hi, Betty. And then James Franco goes, my God, these friends Greg have. And then that's it. It was fucking
That was
awesome.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Ron. That
Yeah.
was great.
Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, thank you. I don't think it was as good as your rendition of The Room, but well, this is it. Our big experiment.
Yeah.
Yep, there you have it. The Disaster Artist on Movies with Ron.
Yep.
Good job.
Now, you may have noticed I didn't put very many dicks or jacking off in this recap. And I'll tell you why. Because I respect it.
Aw.
Everybody needs to go see this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this doesn't win Oscars, I'm pissed.
Aw.
I hope it happens.
Yeah, man.
It's just what I was saying last week. It's a weird time for us to be around, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Just the special circumstances of how The Room got made,
Yeah.
its cult development, and
It's absolute mainstream success from a...
studio film
Yeah.
like, developed by movie stars.
Yeah.
Like,
It gained success through like a tangent route.
yeah.
You know? So fucking weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's like Tommy Wiseau did get his fame. And just like Paul and Seth were talking about,
Yeah.
like, just in a weird way.
Yeah.
I have a theory. He said he got in a car accident.
Yeah.
I think he had head trauma.
He might have.
And I think he developed something called foreign accent syndrome. I think he's an actual American.
Yeah?
No
Yeah.
way.
Foreign accent
Yeah, that's
For-
a thing. That
for-
is a thing.
Foreign accent syndrome is when you get a head injury because you've got little pockets of your brain that recognizes different accents throughout your life. Shit gets mixed around in the head injury and you just talk in an accent from then on. You know, it happens to like, a Southern housewife will hit her head and all of a sudden has a Russian accent.
Yeah.
And it just happens that way.
I've never heard of this.
And it's all part of like, I think that's why he's mysterious.
Well, Candy, it's science.
And I think all his mysteriousness around his age and where he's from, I don't know. I think he's just hypersensitive and hyper innocent
Agreed.
in a certain way. It's just, no?
I don't know.
Now, I don't know about the money.
I want answers. Like I want answers. I'm so curious. I don't know if I can accept that.
People say that when you meet Tommy Wiseau in real life, like, it is just as weird as you imagined it.
I've read that, yeah. Hey, you tell my story.
He fight devil, he come back.
No, but this was fascinating. Tommy Wiseau told the story of Johnny, a tragic hero, and then James Franco told Tommy Wiseau's story as a tragic hero
Absolutely.
as well. Yeah,
Yep.
it's come full circle.
It was brilliantly done, I thought.
You'd think Tommy Wiseau would get more women, don't you think?
Do you think he doesn't?
Well, I don't
I
know.
have
From
no-
your retelling, it seemed like he was kind of a lonely guy.
Yeah, in
He was
this- in this film, he
jealous
was.
of Greg.
Yeah.
I think he's innocent, you know? Like the mind of a teenager in a lot of ways. Like
Agreed.
He's enchanted and he won't let go
Yeah.
of a lot of like,
Teenage stigma.
yeah, but also like the enchantment of movies. You know, we get lost in them sometimes. Kind of like Tommy Wiseau is a real life version of Jim Carrey from The Cable Guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
So like a conventional relationship that Tommy gets into, like with a woman, he doesn't realize that he's causing a lot of problems. And like, so when he gets dumped, he thinks he's like dejected by the world.
Yeah.
Make any sense?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's,
He doesn't realize that he can cause problems.
yeah.
Well, you better dig us out of this.
I think it's a cool subject, man.
Hell yeah.
I just, I mean, I relate to him in a lot of those ways.
Hell yeah.
It's,
Everybody sees a little bit of themselves in Tommy Wiseau. In The Disaster Artist.
all right, folks. If you like what you hear, if you're using iTunes or Apple Podcasts, go ahead and leave us a rating and review. That'll really help us out. We got Facebook. There's Twitter, @MoviesWithRon. Don't forget to wish Rick happy birthday.
@DucksHitRick. Also follow Nurse Candy.
Oh, yes. @NurseCandy47 on Twitter.
There's movieswithron.com. Check us out. All right. It's been fun.
Yep. We love you.
Good night, everybody.
Movies with Ron.
Take it away, Candy.
Not enough for Candy.
Dicks and poop and...
Talk about poop.
So are you bringing back the dicks next week? Can we look forward to that?
It depends what movie we pick for our Christmas movie.
Oh, shit.
If it's all about kids, I'm probably not going to be talking about dicks.
Hey, let's decide right now.
Okay.
See, I think it should be It's a Wonderful Life.
What?
I don't want any dildos and I don't want any ground floors.
Clarence.
Clarence, you suck my cock. I'll suck yours. You do whatever I tell you to do.
All right, I'm sold. Oh my God.
My name is Jimmy Stewart, and I'm incredibly old. My name is Jimmy Stewart. Oh, I'll suck a cock. Jimmy Stewart. It's all about the filibuster.
Oh, nice. I like it.
I'll filibuster your ass. Right in his butthole.
Sal wants you to do Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Can you give us a taste?
Oh, I would love it if you did that.
See,
Or Christmas Vacation. Like, they are neck and neck.
Christmas
Either one would be
Vacation is a
great.
comedy, though. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
I was thinking about Santa Claus the movie. And that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Jelly. That moment when Santa Claus says jelly, when he like realizes that he's a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
He says it with such shame. Jelly. I am fucking worthless.
But anyways,
But hey, when Santa and Mrs. Claus went to bed in that weird bed with the like cabinet doors, like it's fucking weird. I was
want
like,
that bed.
he's doing her in the ass. Like, what is sex like in Santa's bed once those doors close?
Oh, you gotta save this.
fucking
This is
candy
gold.
striped condoms, man. All right.
I'll give you some jelly. Jelly.